Craig Maddox steps in. He flew out to left field his last time up. He's hit that well. He's hit that well. Goodbye. Craig Maddox, 3-run home run. Here come the bite.
Well, here we go. If the Adelaide White have anything left in the tank, Maddox has started that momentum, now 9-4.
Obviously, you know, everybody wants to go to the big Division I schools, and I had a few offers from some Division I schools, but you know, thankfully the coaches were straight with me and said basically, hey, like, you'll come in, maybe you'll redshirt, you're not going to get a lot of playing time your freshman year, and then, you know, you'll work your way into the lineup. So maybe a little bit naive of myself, but I just wanted to play. And Southeastern kind of afforded me that opportunity to go right in and play. So looking back, it was the best decision that I ever made. Quite a leap, obviously going from NAIA Division II, playing those type of teams, to then kind of integrating into professional baseball. And just like anytime you accelerate up, everybody gets quite a bit better. You know, I was fortunate enough to sign as a non-drafted free agent shortly after the draft. Was able to, you know, play a rookie ball season actually in Lakeland, where Southeastern is, so I didn't go too far away to play my first year of professional baseball. And then you know, beyond that, it was just a great experience. I mean, it was what I worked very, very hard for in college. I didn't know if I would get that opportunity after the draft, and when it came, I just, you know, embraced it, and it was awesome. I played with the Detroit Tigers for one season, and then went to spring training in 2008. I got released out of spring training in 2008. I had no idea what at that time what independent baseball was, and fortunately fell into a great situation with the New Jersey Jackals of then the Can-Am League. Again, had no idea what independent baseball was. Got to spring training and realized real quick how competitive the Can-Am League was. There were guys on our team that had played years in the big leagues and AA and AAA, so it was pretty much a culture shock for me getting there and competing. I fell into a good situation there. The catcher, who was a former AA catcher, he got hurt the first series, and it gave me an opportunity. I think I caught 18 games straight, and then when he came back, fortunately I was swinging the bat pretty well. I think I was leading the team in homers, and I was up there in average, so kind of forced the hand of the manager. And then I got some opportunity to play a little bit of outfield and DH. And then after that season, went home, connected with some good people in the Atlanta area, and had my contract purchased by the Atlanta Braves. And then went to spring training with the Braves, made the low A club, which was Rome at the time, played there for half a season, got released, and then spent the next decade in independent ball. Couple various teams, but my longest tenured was with the Gary South Shore Railcats in the American Association. I spent 4 years there, won a championship in 2013, was fortunate enough to be an all-star in 2014, and then got offered an opportunity to go play in the ABL in Australia. And then that was an unbelievable experience. I recommend anybody that gets an opportunity to go play winter ball in Australia to do it. And again, just a great experience, kind of getting out of your comfort zone. I was a player coach in the Atlantic League my last 2 years, so kind of got that player coach role under my belt. It was an interesting role. I mean, I first took the role in 2016. There was an expansion team in the Atlantic League, the New Britain Bees. Stan Clyburn, who was my manager in Southern Maryland, took the job. I had all intentions of retiring after the 2015 season. He called me and said, "I know you don't want to catch anymore, but I know you can still swing it. I need a player coach. Would you be willing to come up and, just DH maybe 1 or 2 days a week and work with the hitters and throw BP and kind of get on that side of learning the coaching side of it?" And I said, absolutely. And, didn't start opening night in 2016, but then got in there and we had a couple injuries and ended up being the everyday DH and working with hitters, and finished really statistically the best year of my career playing in the Atlantic League. So it was a big learning experience, especially in the Atlantic League. There's a lot of AAA big league guys, so me not having maybe that on my resume taught me a lot, and also it made me that much better of a player, because not only are you talking to guys a little bit about hitting and approach and stuff like that and working with them in the cage, but then every night you're going out and hitting fourth in the lineup and having to kind of back up what you say. It made me, I mean, when you're a player coach, it's probably the loneliest situation you'll ever be in, because you're playing both sides of the fence and the players know that. So you can't be 100% in the manager's office, you can't be 100% in the clubhouse. So it gave me some time to myself, but I've always wanted to manage. I've been around some great managers. Played for Joe Calfapietro my first year, who's the manager in Kansas City right now. He's the guy who gave me my first opportunity. I played for Rich Gedman, who's legendary Red Sox catcher, who's just smart and super knowledgeable about the game. I spent 4 years with Greg Taggart, who has over 1,500 managerial wins, and then finished my last 4 or 5 years with Stan Clyburn, who's approaching 2,000 career managerial wins. So just being around those guys and observing how they handle players, how they are in the clubhouse, and their approach to the game. I've been fortunate enough, the 13 seasons that I played, to be around some really, really smart men in the game. And that's kind of what propelled me to do this.